sorry. I feel crazy like just talking to myself like this. But it's gotta do. Some of you watch it late. It's fine. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for my Christmas party. I'm organizing our Christmas party this year for work. It's going to be on the 15th of December. And so every year, actually, we have two Christmas parties. Like one just for us, like as a department, and then one, the orthopedics department, they always include everybody that they work with in their party. So they do a really big party every year. So their party normally has everyone that they work with, like the wards staff. There's gonna be physio staff, some anesthetists, some of us, some of the scrub team, um, admin staff, and this year it unfortunately their Christmas party, they have booked on the same date that we have booked our Christmas party. So, well, and then I'm organizing our Christmas party this year. So, or like not really, but like I'm very active. And so it seems like we are not, like, I'm not going to be able to attend that. And actually, I had a conversation with one of the ENT doctors a long time ago, and he has mentioned that, like, so how come you guys go to the orthopedic party and we never have that, something like that. And that gave me an idea, like, oh, maybe I should um involve other specialities, like all the other people that we work with, the radiographers, um the other specialities, and especially now that we've always been able to hang out with the orthopedic surgeons. How come we don't hang out with the ENT surgeons, the gynae and obstetrics? Hey, Sam Cooker, how are you today? What are you doing? Where are you from, Sam? I like gloves. Oh my gosh, I remember you. Yeah, you're the glove guy. What are you up to today? And then, um, gynae obstetrics, and then general surgeons. And like it's starting to come together. Like we have ENT, we have general. I haven't told the obstetrics and gynae yet. I think that's what's left, right? Max Fax, another room. But at the moment, that's what we have. I'm from the UK. I'm in the UK as well, Sam. Whereabouts are you in the UK? I'm in North London. So yeah, we have a group of Greek general surgeons, and they said that they are interested to attend, which is really good because we're gonna have fun. And I'm excited. And so actually, there's a lot more that want to go, and I'm like he's not sure if it's gonna fit in the because we have only booked for 40 people. Hi, I'm from Hertfordshire. I'm in Hertfordshire, Sam. I'm in North London. Hi, Canadian citizen. How are you today? Are you really in Canada? Were you born and raised in Canada? How are you? I'm good. I've just had a bath. I spoke to my son on the phone. Um I just been to work today. Like I did an 8 to 5 shift. But I was in the orthopedic theater and it's my favorite specialty, so I'm very happy about that. Kind of mentally taxing though, because the first person who scrubbed was, like fairly new, and then I had to tell her, what the plate, what wait, what was it? The ankle. No, she did quite well actually. She did quite well. I don't remember. Oh, but I think there's like, certain little things that you still have to say, something like that. And then the next one, my manager decided that he needs to be the one to scrub for the case so that he can give us both lunch. But because orthopedics could be a very tricky specialty, like I have to tell, I have to kind of guide him which drill, which screw, something like that. And you don't like, I don't really feel like I'm having like chill. Like, I don't really feel like I'm getting to chill too much, you know. And then the third case, I did it, but it's a COVID case and a hip fracture. That's what I did today. So ankle fracture, wrist fracture, and a hip fracture. That's what we did today. I know London. I'm in North. But it's still like it's half North London. I mean, half London, half Hertfordshire, something like that. Sometimes it's hard. Like sometimes people say that they get confused what to say. Do we say Hertfordshire or do we say North London? But yeah, but I'm in Barnet. Where are you from? Canadian citizen. I live in North London. I grew up in Philippines. I'm half Filipino, half English, half British. What about you? Well, Canadian. You're gonna be like, it says on my name. But you never know. Maybe you're Canadian citizen, but maybe you grew up somewhere else. Maybe your blood is from somewhere else. Do you use any gloves at home? Oh yeah, especially because I had to use some stuff with bleach. Especially if I have to clean the toilet. But what is your profession? I'm a nurse in the operating room, Canadian citizen. What about you? What's your profession? Are you married? I'm divorced. London. Same. Wait, you're a nurse as well in the operating room? And, or same, you're half Filipino, half English? Hello, boss, still keeping your J rad above the water with your always positive attitude. My head. Hey, Dan from Mars. How are you today? Keeping your head above the water. Yeah, I mean, Uh, I think, this moving from me to their dad is getting to my kids, and then my son is starting to feel like maybe he's getting tired of moving and there and back and there and back. You look very beautiful. Thank you so much, Canadian boss. A Canadian boss, the Canadian citizen. I'm glad you think so. How old are you, Canadian citizen? Head that word. You're being naughty. Dan from Mars. I know. I can read your mind. And what was I gonna say? No, I've decided then from Mars that I should just well, I don't have to wait for you because people are gonna ask me anyway. How was your day? What did you do? You're divorced. Yeah, I'm divorced. I'm old. I'm old. I'm like 38 years old. I know Barnet. Yeah, because it's close to Watford, Sam. And then yeah, I'm quite excited. I'm quite excited for our Christmas party. Nurse, do you have any gloves at home? I do. I do, but don't worry about it, Sam. If you want to watch somebody with I'm pretty sure you can find it on the internet, Sam. Like if you search um gloves, wearing gloves, or like people wearing gloves, you probably find it. Probably find some dodgy ones as well. I'm pretty sure. Probably the dodgy ones will come up first, If you can read my mind, what are you doing there? What do you mean? What am I doing in your mind? Huh? I don't know. Oh, right, right. Huh? Is that like a really tricky statement or like a really deep statement? Yeah, so oh my gosh. Like I feel like my son is feeling like now he has to move all his stuff again, and come back here and stuff, and but I really want him to come back here. And I really miss him. But I was like, I will help you whatever you need, we'll sort everything out. But I guess it could be really hard for them, I mean, I guess that's the disadvantage of this situation, like our setup, like here for this, like share 50-50 on like where they live, like they live with both of us, 50-50. But that's it. I did kind of think that that's gonna happen at some point. um but I will do my best. I'll do my best to make it easier. My mind says you should be here in Derbyshire. I like to stay and watch the live stream because people wearing the gloves on the hands just for me as well. Well, you can, I know, you can go and watch other people because I don't have any intention to wear gloves at the moment. I don't really wear gloves unless I'm handling like, dangerous products like chemicals. Like probably if I clean my toilet or like if I'm um using the spray for mold because like some parts actually I'm in the hunt for mold. But I don't really want to go live when I'm doing that because I want I'm not gonna touch my phone while I'm wearing my cleaning gloves. Oh, that sounds dirty. Not that kind of dirty. But yeah, Sam, you're welcome to go and watch someone else if you want to, because I don't want to waste your time. You're gonna be here waiting and waiting and waiting for me to wear gloves, and it's not gonna happen. You know, go and explore. Go and explore other people. Go and explore other lives. You're not very good at it, are you? Mind reading. Um, it depends. Depends if I'm actually paying attention. You know, sometimes I think my problem is my mind is somewhere else. My focus is somewhere else, like my train of thought. I think if you're actually going to focus or like observe a person, um it will be a lot easier, to kind of anticipate what do you think they are thinking about. But at the same time, you don't want to assume either, like you have an idea, maybe this is, what they're thinking, but what if you're wrong? There's a part of you that will kind of worry that maybe you're how can you be so sure? Because it's like only that person will know what they're actually thinking. And we could be wrong a lot of times, you know. And like you've noticed how other people would be wrong in what you're thinking, or what your intentions are. That's why communication is very important. You know what? I'm calling Carmela. She's not even picking up. It's so annoying. These bloody kids. They're always on their phone and they don't even answer my phone call. I'm getting hungry. Probably gonna eat soon. I have some leftover fish. I don't know why I made so much fish that time. Hmm. Wait, when was that? The other day. Yeah. I can't be bothered to cook tonight. My kids are coming back tomorrow and I'm excited about. Oh shoot! Yeah, I have some stuff to wrap. Uh, I really don't want to do it at the moment. What are you doing today then from Mars? When you watch the live, after, like, does it show you the comments? It doesn't show comments. Hi, Varen. How are you today? Say Ram Ram. Why? What does it mean? I've said before, you never take me seriously. I'm your straight man feeding your lies. What do you mean? What, you're just my script person? Huh? But you're always here. How can I not take you seriously? I mean, you're one of the people I know, like really know. Why Ram Ram Baron? Does it mean something in your language? What does it mean? Shall I search it? And then and then anyway. Um Wait, is this the same Ray Ray? No, Ray Ray is the name of the other one this morning. It's so good you gotta say it twice. Once is not enough. Ram Ram. Did you know that I don't know why this thought is in my head at the moment, okay, but there's um in different countries there's different sounds that they would say that animals make. Do you know that? Like I only noticed because in Philippines it's all different. Like in Philippines in other countries, a dog barking is woof woof or roof, arf, 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 arf. But in Philippines, it's ow, 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 ow. That's how we say it. Like everybody knows. Like everyone in Philippines know. If you ask somebody that's Filipino, what does the dog say? If they don't have any, in the Philippines, what do you say? What the dogs say? They would tell you, ow, ow. And then the most peculiar thing is the rabbit. No, the frog. Because in other countries, frog is like, oh no, in English anyway, in English, ribbit, ribbit. But in Philippines, it's kokak. Isn't that weird, right? It's so far. Like ribbit and kokak, they're like so different from each other. But if you see any Filipino that you know, if you ask them, what does the frog say? They will tell you kokak. I am serious. Nurse, if you, oh, because maybe he said Rama. Nurse, if you had the disposable gloves at home, I would say and watch the live stream while you're wearing it as well. Sam, I told you already. I don't want to waste your time. I'm not gonna. I don't have disposable gloves. I have my gloves that is for cleaning. That's what I have. Look, my cleaning gloves. That's what I have. But why looking for disposable gloves? We wear a lot of disposable gloves at work. But I told you, you're wasting your time. Go and watch someone else. We we are not going to have fun. It seems like we're not gonna have fun. Well, well. I don't know what you're saying then from Mars. Nice rubber gloves. Thank you. Are you happy now? Well, at least you see sun gloves, but I'm not gonna be wearing the gloves right now. I don't have any plans to wear my gloves. I'm the next thing I'm probably gonna do is eat. Those are the choices. And then, oh yeah, I've done the video of them from Mars. It ended up so bloody long though. Like about the um some of the party. Nurse, can you wear the rubber gloves on the hands just for me? I'm so sorry, Sam. I don't really feel like wearing the gloves right now. And I just had a bath. I don't want to put my hands in dirty. Like, I mean, it's not probably dirty, but it feels like it's dirty to me because um I use it for cleaning, you know? I don't really want to touch anything that I use for cleaning after I already had a bath. Like, your phone number, please give me. I don't really give out my number, Canadian. I'm sorry. I respond to all my messages on Bigo Live though. I don't know how. See, this is the difference. That's this is the difference between here and if I go live there because they're able to say I respond to all my messages here. Yeah, I respond to all my messages there. So like if people want to contact me, you can contact me there. Um, but then you'll have to have Bigo. I don't know. Do you have Bigo? As I will stay and watch the live stream because people wearing their gloves in the hands just for me as well. No, it's okay, Sam. As I said, I want you to have your freedom. I want myself to have my freedom. I don't really want to wear gloves. You want to watch somebody who wears gloves. I think we can both win-win. Like, I think you should go and watch somebody else who wear gloves, who would want to wear gloves. Or like maybe I'm pretty sure you can find a video like that. And then I can just carry on with my live stream, without wearing gloves. Win-win. There you go. We can do that. Nurse, I like your yellow rubber gloves. Thank you, Sam. You probably have different frogs or they have learned English. Do you think so? That's an interesting concept. Because you're right. Might be a different species. No, but then it still sounds the same. Like when you look at it, when you see it. Will you be my friend? Sure. How old are you, Canadian? Nurse, I always stay and watch the live stream because people raise their balloons in the hands just for me. Sam, I don't know what else to say to you. It seems like I'm talking to a wall. It's like this, just like the same thing over and over again. Hey, babe breeder, how have you been? What have you been up to? It's starting to get cold here now. It is gonna be raining the next few days. So I'm keeping myself warm. How have you been? What did you do today? How was work? Steve, good evening. Hey Gio, kumusta? Just working hard. Okay. Did you wait, what time is it there now? Are you still at work now? With you by my friends? Of course, Canadian. Sure. Where are you from? Do you not hear my answer or is it like really delayed? Hi Gio Abero, kumusta? Hi Steve, how are you today? Because I love gloves as well. I always stay and watch live stream. You know what, Sam? Do what you want to do. There you go. 11:30. Oh, in the morning. Is it? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. 8 hours behind. Yeah. Okay. So early, like still morning. So are you at work right now, or are you working right now? Frog language is universal. Are you wearing slippers? No, that from Mars. But what if I mean, I'm thinking maybe some frogs will have a little bit of a different sound, to it than others. Good evening, beautiful. Good evening, Steve. How are you today? Still working. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it's already 7:30 here in the evening. So, well, I've already been to work. I've already got home. I haven't had dinner yet, but I have a lot of leftovers that I can eat. But I can't be bothered yet to do it now. Hi, Baba. I'm 18. Okay, cool. Where are you from? And then I'm just, yeah, I did orthopedics today. So a lot of fractures. Um, one ankle, one wrist, and one hip. That's it. That's what we did. Are you wearing slippers? Yeah. I'm wearing my what? Wait, have you become a foot fetish person? But yeah, I'm wearing my fluffy slippers. She isn't going to wear gloves probably though. Yeah, I'm not gonna wear gloves because I just had a bath. I feel clean, I'm ready for bed. Look, I'm wearing my pajama. I'm ready for bed. I'm gonna go to bed soon after I eat. And then no, it's still early. But I mean I'm ready for bed anyway. I'm not planning to do anything dirty. Not that kind of dirty. That kind of dirty maybe. No, I'm joking. No, I am joking. You're so untwist your knickers. She's in the frogs in Hawaii sound much different. Really? Wait, compared to which frogs? Because I was telling them about Filipino. Like, in the English, like in English, like, it's common to say woof woof or arf arf for dogs, but in Philippines we say ow ow for dogs. Seriously. Ow ow. It's like ow ow. I got hurt. Like ow ow. That's it. Oh, that's why I remember that because the reason why I remember that is because I was organizing the Christmas party. And then I was trying to convince one of the hot recovery nurses. She is so cute. Oh, someday maybe I'll show you. But anyway, yeah, she's one of the, good looking recovery nurses. She's so beautiful. Um I think she's Portuguese, I think. Yeah, for Portuguese. And then she was like, "Oh, but like I don't she doesn't really like people apparently." She's like, "If there's dogs there, I will go." And then and then I turned to her and said, "Woof woof. Oh, oh." And I didn't know which one. Like because there's so many. variations. It's like I was unsure which one to go for, woof woof, ow ow. But then she's Portuguese. Maybe it's different in Portuguese. You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking. But I went for woof woof because we're in England. So we should speak English. Even the animal language should be English. And then I'm like, woof, woof, woof. I'm like, I could be a dog. Come to the party. And then yeah. And then our frog, for the frog is so different. Like at least ow ow is like like close to arf arf, sometimes you can say arf arf. Like ow ow, it's kind of close. But ribbit is for frogs. In Philippines, it's kokak. 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 That's how we enunciate like what the frog says. Ribbit. Ribbit. Kokak. Kokak. It's so far from each other, isn't it? But what's the difference between Hawaii and like what other frog? It's like a whistle. Really? I've never seen that before or heard that before. Are you a virgin? Are you really Canadian? Because I swear, these questions, I had them before. Like years of broadcasting, the people who have these kind of questions, they are not from Canada. I am just saying. I am just saying as a as an observer of like, based from my experience of going live, people who ask that, no, never mind. Anyway, I have two kids, so I guess go figure it out yourself. Or either us or Filipinos have a hearing defect. No, I think it's just different perceptions, like how do you sound out, with a human voice, something that is made by an animal, or something that is made by something else. I guess there will be differences. Are you? Oh my gosh. Hi, Michael Tall Girl. How are you today? Michaela. Sure, if you say so. The ribbit frogs, the whistle in Hawaii. YouTube it. Okay. Okay. Is it on your YouTube? We sa Bow Wow as well. Really? Bow Wow. Bow Wow. That sounds like a song. Bow Wow Wow. Yippee-yo, yippee-yay. Where my girls at? Mm-mm. Isn't it? The frogs sound like birds. Really? Oh, what are they different frogs? What do they look like? Okay, I'm gonna YouTube it. I'm gonna be like, do they different? Yes, proper English puppy language. Hi, Parth. How are you today? The dog sound. Yes. Hello, ma'am. Hi. Your frogs have its own accent. I really don't make videos anymore. Okay, you used to. What did you used to make videos about? So you used to enjoy it. You used to enjoy making the videos. I wonder if any of the frogs are international spies and could be caught out this way. Well, you'll never know. You'll never know. With the technology we have now, you can probably put a camera in the animals, right? Or are you even sure that they're actual animals? Am I going to make people paranoid? I went kind of. Oh, really? Really? No, I mean, I know. That's why you stopped making videos. I was gonna make a video, but I got mm. Is that what you're saying, or was that what your video was about? Are they little aliens? Babe reader. Hmm. What are little aliens? What the frogs? I wasn't thinking that. I was just thinking like camera. Like, you can put a camera anywhere. Also read. I remember Babe Reader. I remember because I asked you what your name was. I'm not saying it because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to. You know what I mean? Because there's like I'm not that. I mean, I'm not that experienced here on YouTube Live yet. and even on Bigo, I still I still get banned, because I don't know what's allowed. Like sometimes I'm not really sure. Maybe there's a place where you can actually read everything, but I'm not sure where. Sorry, no, it's okay, babe reader. I just mean me. Like I don't want you to feel like why is she not reading my comment? She reads everybody else's comment. I just want you to know why. I'm just trying to communicate my thoughts with you. Yeah, I remember that. Like you said, because I asked you why your name is Babe Reader because it's a unique name. You know. Yes, frogs are here to take over the world. Have you seen this surreal before? What surreal is okay to talk about? Oh, okay, here on YouTube. Really? So you've had that experience here? I'm not sure. I am not sure. My uncle used to do that. In Amsterdam. Did I tell you? Maybe I have mentioned to you. But his problem was, so he wanted to he wanted to have a house, settle down and stuff. But the problem is everything is in cash. He doesn't have a bank account because he has to be untraceable. And then I think that was what happened. And then eventually he decided to actually settle down, and so he became a plumber. So now I think he's still good, um settled down, plumbing and everything. But he had all that experience, growing, and I think he had a whole house in Amsterdam at that time, and yeah, that's what he did. He was very naughty, actually. He was in and out of prison and stuff, that was his life. And yeah, but it's not because of that. Like I think when he was younger, he went into like oh my gosh, he was so naughty. Um he even according to the stories, okay, because I wasn't here, I didn't, I wasn't in this country yet, and they just told me the stories, like of the exciting things that happened in the past, and then apparently when he was younger, he got into like some sort of gang, and they used to counterfeit money. So he was like counterfeiting money and stuff like that, and then he had these police chases and stuff, like how these things, most of the time you just watch them on the TV, like car police chase, like a helicopter and stuff. And he had that actual experience. But I mean, I guess, he could say, yeah, I've lived my life. I've done this, I've done this in Amsterdam. I've been on a car police chase, stuff, something like that. I don't know, you have been here longer than the rest of us. On YouTube? No, but I only started going live recently. You just can't discuss if you're monetized. Oh, but I'm trying to be monetized. That's why I'm doing a lot of live because I'm trying to catch up with the watch hours. So then and then this video gets recorded, or like this video gets saved, you know? So will that affect it? Hi Nand, how are you today? Damn wild. Yeah. Yeah. But it's interesting. I told you, like every person seems like it's so interesting to, like, I don't know, find out a little bit of their story, because I don't know, there's so many stories, like imagine how many stories each person has, in their lifetime. Like they could be at this very moment, like my uncle, he's a plumber now, no, like if he's doing somebody's plumbing, no one would have guessed, that, oh yeah, got that whole history, you know and a lot of the people who are more like, especially people who are old, or older than us, like people who are granddads, imagine what kind of life they've had, Like, it could probably be very interesting, you know? And there's so many of them. There's so many people in this world. Like, they probably hold so much stories. Was be Ka- Hi Rakesh. I don't know what that means. Was be he Clyde from Bonnie and Clyde? No, it's not a topic. So you good? Oh, okay, okay. What, I don't know what that means. What are you saying, Rakesh? What is Rakesh saying? Do you know what that is? You'll not be able to have more babies of your own if you do that. Monetize. Why? What do you mean? I already have kids. Good night, sweet dreams. Good night. I started when I was 27. Oh, okay. How old are you now, if you don't mind me asking? Or you mean more babies? Well, I don't know if I'm gonna have more babies. I don't really know if I want to have more. Maybe, you know what? I really like Kyrie. He brings back memories of when the babies are like younger. I don't really mind, to be honest. Like, I would have fun. I think I would have fun having another baby, but I don't have a partner. And and I'm not sure if I want to have a partner, you know what I mean? So, you know what? There's no, I mean, I have a very open, a lot of possibilities, in the future. So, you'll never know. You'll never know. I don't know what that means. 49. Oh, okay. Okay. You're like 11 years older than me. Ah, Steve. Yeah. But you know what? Actually, I have a lot of ideas. Like, I have a lot of knowledge in childcare, and I would love to share that. Like, I would love to share that with Carmela, or with my son, for when they have kids. But I cannot tell them that. All of that, all in one go, you know? And like the way I'm doing my videos is like it has to go in the flow of my life, because otherwise I won't have time for it. So I just do like what I'm interested in at this moment, what we have done recently, because that kind of flows. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we're on holiday, woo, take videos. And then you could keep it as a memory at the same time. But if I have a child, then, you know, that would be my mind, my focus of my mind. And then that would be a perfect opportunity for me to share my knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, you know, oh, this is how you schedule. Oh, I would love to do that. I would love to like make a video about how to schedule it, what you have to remember, like the sleep cycle and stuff, and like what play you need to do for them, like they need alone time so that they develop um so that they develop creativity, independence, whatever. I would love to do that. So nothing, like whatever happens in my life, I think it's very doable that I still carry on, doing my videos and stuff. It's gonna be doable. We'd have beautiful kids. Babe breeder, how do you know? What makes you think that? You so funny. No, I'm actually being serious, babe reader. I'm actually like um I'm so passionate about it. Like, when I don't know. I'm so passionate about it. Like I get so excited. Like, if somebody has a baby and then they ask me like for advice and something, I almost want to make them a schedule, but I don't want to be too intrusive. Like, I don't want to be I want them to have their freedom, because obviously they're the parents, you know? but I would love to, like, make a schedule, and then I'll teach them everything I know. And I will tell you how you're meant to breastfeed, um, how the position of how the position should be on the mouth and stuff. Like, how do you know when the baby is full? A lot of things. And like my colleagues that just had a baby recently, I was trying to give them a little bit at a time, like tips, like just what they encounter as a problem. Then I would say something, because I don't want to push too much, and then I taught them about this is what I taught them. Okay. They said they keep feeding, like, too, like, the feeding intervals are too close to each other, basically. And I know that problem. Okay, and I know the cause of that is because when your baby feeds, they get really sleepy, and sometimes they get tired easily, and they're newborn. So actually what happens is, um they fall asleep before they even get full. So it's like you're in the middle of eating, and then you fall asleep. Obviously you didn't get full, so obviously you're gonna get hungry sooner. So the trick to that is you have to kind of wake them up a bit, or give them stimulus to just keep them awake until they're full. Because when the baby is full, they're not gonna suck anymore. They're gonna spit they're gonna spit out the bottle or the nipple, whatever whether they're breastfeeding or bottle fed. They're gonna spit it out. They're not gonna drink anymore. That's when you know that they're full. And then and they were so happy about it. They were like, "You're right," and they were laughing. They said they were laughing when every time it happens, like the baby will fall asleep, and then Mad Dog, good evening. How are you today? Should make one and have it printed so you can just sell them a copy when they ask. I feel like it's better as a video, because you could show it. Like, you could show stuff, and like you could show how it looks like, you know. Um and there's even a trick there, like, if you touch the bottom lip, like, before you feed, it's good to touch the lower lip first, because that it kind of triggers their um no, I'm forgetting all the terms. Reflex. It's like a reflex for feeding, so first touch the if you touch the cheek here, it would trigger a reflex for them to go that side, because that's like a triggers their reflex for feeding. Those are the reflexes for feeding for babies. Like, here, touch that, they would turn that way. Touch this, they would open their mouth. And then, ah my goodness, so many things I want to share with people. And I think a lot of people will benefit from it as well. And it's so easy for me to look after babies, like, even until now. Like, I'm look when my kid's baby brother come here, it's like nothing. It's like normal. And then my daughter is like, huh, how do you get him to sleep? you know and I would love to show them. I would love to teach you. Please let me teach you, and I will show you everything. Oh my gosh. And I will tell you the schedule and everything. I will tell you, you know the feeding routine. I'll tell you, like, what activities, ideas to give them, the sleep routine, stuff like that. I would have so much fun doing that. I'm actually being serious. I see why you're a nurse. Why? Why, babe breeder? Tell me. Kidding about the selling part, though, or am I? Good evening, Miss Dance. Good evening, Mad Dog. How are you today? Like, falling asleep halfway through Thanksgiving dinner? Yeah, exactly. And then waking up and you're like, "Oh, I want to eat again." I'm doing good. I got my service back. Yay! How was your day? I was in orthopedics today, so I'm really happy about that. Um, it's my favorite specialty. I was talking to the ENT surgeon, and then the orthopedic surgeon came into the coffee room, and he was like, actually, we changed our mind. We're gonna use a fibula plate. Like, fibula is like your bone in your leg, right? Like, the lower one. So it's an ankle fracture. So basically, the this part, the lower part. Um, because you have two bones here, the tibia and the fibula. The tibia is the big one here in the front, and then the fibula is the smaller one. And then anyway, most ankle fractures, like that's the common one that they would put the fibula plate. Anyway, never mind. You know what? I'm talking crazy, and it's probably you're probably like, oh my gosh, stop talking about the fibula plate. And then the ENT surgeon, I've told him a long time ago that orthopedics is my favorite specialty, and he was like, "Why do you like it?" And I'm like, "Cause there's like it's so exciting. Like when it comes to instruments, and my job it deals with instruments. So like most other surgeries, it's like the same instruments over and over again. But orthopedics is like it doesn't matter. Like if it's a sometimes if it's the same part, you could have a lot of different instruments for just that one part. And a lot of different systems that you could choose from. And so it's very exciting, and then you have a lot of screws to choose from. And I was trying to explain to this ENT surgeon, and then he heard us talking, and he was like, "So what is that fibula plate?" I'm like, "I know." I said, and he said, "I know." He said, "I know you said you love orthopedics." I'm like, "Yeah." And I said, it's like it's a plate for the fibula, for the fibula fracture. So we have to put the plate and then put screws in it, kind of like carpentry. Hi, Helka. How are you today? What about you, Mad Dog? How was your day? What are you doing? Slip a copy in with their discharge papers before they leave the hospital. Oh, no, no, no. They already left the hospital. They're back home now. Hey, Helka. She broke someone's ankle, hip, and wrist so she wouldn't be bored at work today. No! No. Actually, you know what? We have a very long list in our orthopedic, like that we need to operate on. So we need to actually do a lot of cases, every day. But whatever will fit in there. But we managed to actually today was okay. Um, we didn't do as much as they originally planned, but it's like we did do our best. It was like really we have filled up that theater because by the time I left, they were just finishing the last case, and it was already 5, and our theater closes at 6. I have to have an epidural next month. Oh, what is it for? Are you gonna have surgery done? Do you have back problems? Oh, you're asking babe breeder. Hey, the Hellcat legend. Where are you from? No, I mean, Steve, for my kids, in the future. Because part of the things that I put on my YouTube is like, um, do I want to tell them? What life lessons have I learned that I want to pass on to them? What memories do I want to keep for myself? What pictures and videos do I want to keep so that it's just there? And I won't have any problems with um storage. There you go, storage. It's all there. And then yeah, so that's one of those things. I'll be like, they can just watch my video. And then they'll be like, yeah, I can take care of this baby. You know? Whatever happens to me, I've already passed everything on, All my knowledge, all my knowledge and information from my lifetime, I have passed it on to you. Just got done eating some buffalo shrimp and chips. Shrimp! I haven't had shrimp. I should have shrimp at some point. No, I have fish tonight, actually. I have some leftover fish. That time I did the fish and then I made so much of it. Was it the other day? Yeah. I didn't finish it. I mean, obviously, I can't eat that all in one meal. Actually, you know what? I don't know what I'm gonna have tomorrow for lunch. Maybe I'll cook something in the morning. I'll think about it. Or maybe I'll cook later. Let's see. I have to check out my fridge for inspiration. Sometimes you don't have like inspiration. Sometimes you crave something. Oh my goodness. That dumpling was so good. That chili crunchy chili oil was so good. Oh my gosh, I had such a good lunch. I was so happy. When I was having my lunch, I was so happy. I was having the time of my life. This one. The crunchy chili oh my gosh, Ross, I really, really love this. It's so good. Right, tomorrow live will be all about babies. No, no, I can't do that because you're not gonna be interested in that. And also, it's not really something that's happening to me right now. You know, it's better if it's something that's like actually happening right this moment. I think I spoke about it for a bit, like while I had Kyrie a long time ago, just because the thought popped up. And then, but I wanna, when I do my videos, I'm actually really interested in talking about whatever it is that I'm talking about. And I wanna do that, I wanna be, I wanna feel like I'm happy, I wanna feel like I'm happy while I'm doing something. I wanna feel like, okay, I'm doing this video, I'm talking about it, and I wanna feel like my heart is in it, I wanna feel like, yeah, I really wanna talk about this, like there's a desire inside me to talk about this. That's what I want. And because it's not really happening right now, I don't think I'm gonna, I mean, although I have a lot of passion for it, like I don't think I'm gonna want to do that, because it's like, what video am I gonna put in there? I don't know. Okay, we'll think about it. But or maybe, when the kids have their babies. Hi Ross, how are you today? Hi Kusik. Hello, hi Kusik, how are you today? Your long hair, my hair. Yeah, my daughter's got this. I told you it's good. Oh, did you watch the video? Is that why? You mean you got off eating lunch? I saw, seriously, Mad Dog. Oh my gosh. But you know what I forgot? So basically, as I was eating it, I was like, I don't remember. I don't remember the cabbage being crunchy. And I'm like, I feel like I did something different. And even like while I was chopping the cabbage, I mean, I felt like this is different. Like, I don't remember this, but I haven't done it in such a long time, that particular dish. You know what I realized? What I used to do, I used to grate the cabbage. I used to cut I used to cut a piece of cabbage, and then just grate that like a quarter of a cabbage and then just grate that. That's why. I was like, why does it there's something different, I'm already eating it. But it's fine anyway. But uh, I should remember that. I should remember that next time if I make it. But obviously, it's too late now. I already have it in my stomach. Okay, so a trip to Virginia Island of Egypt in December, then September next year, you start your story about babies. No, Steve. No. I've already paid for that holiday. And my goodness, I spent so much. I don't have money anymore, I have like probably £9 left in my account. But I have a oh my gosh, it reminded me of Derek Lip. He was like, basically his son was asking him for 20 bucks. And I thought that was such a cool video that he was that honest. He was like, his son was like, can you give me 20 bucks? And he was like, I don't have 20 bucks. And then his son was like, but you're so stingy, just 20 bucks, you can't give me 20 bucks. And they have an Alexa. And then he was like, I don't have 20 bucks. And then the boy said to Alexa, Alexa, how much is Derek Lip worth? And then Alexa came up with like I don't know, Derek Lip is worth 5 something million or something like that. I don't even remember how much exactly it is, but it's like such a big figure. And then his son looked at him like, this much and you can't even give me 20. And then Derek Lip was like, I don't even know if I have $5. It's like, that's a lie. It's so funny. $10 million. Is that what it is? Is that what they said? Was that what it said by Alexa? $10 million. But anyway, yeah. So basically, I just paid for that trip, and it's all inclusive for me and the kids. And oh my gosh, I am so broke right now. And but don't worry because I'm gonna have money. Like I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for pay. That's it. And I'm gonna have money tomorrow. What is today? Thursday. Yes. So there you go. It's fine. I'm fine, and I'm used to this. And I'm so much better this year because you know, last year I was like there are times when you're like negative. I'm terrible like that. I'm terrible. But yeah, this year is better and I am good. Do you like jackets? What do you mean, Melissa Martinez? Why are you selling jackets? I do wear jackets. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna go to that Egypt trip. There is no way I'm not gonna go there because I've already spent a lot on it, and I worked really hard for that. Um, I did. I worked so hard. Remember Mad Dog? I didn't even have like every day off. I'm like, I'm gonna do an extra shift. Every day off, I do an extra shift. Um, but it's all sorted now, and I'm so happy. Can't wait. Can't wait. Obviously, I'll take you there. I'll show you around. I'm so glad to be the first person to give you what the hell, Ross. I hope it's still able to go. $10 million. Do you like jackets? Maybe he only has $100. Yeah, I don't know. He was like, I don't even have $5. That's what he told his son. Do you like jackets? Wear jackets. Wear a jacket. I'm in my pajama. I'm at home. Why would I wear a jacket? That doesn't make any sense to me. Bank shifts all the time. Yeah, I remember all those bank shifts, extra shifts, like overtime. Oh my gosh. Now it's all gonna go to this Egypt place. But I wanna live my life. I wanna be able to travel while I can still walk. I wanna be able to do all the activities that I can do while I can still my body is still able to do them, you know. I have high hopes for the future. Like that's what I want. I want to see the pyramids. That's why I want to go to Egypt and at the same time go to the beach. And I want to go scuba diving. And then I want to go see the sand. They have sand sculptures. I don't know what it is, but anyway, it's like, here in the UK, we have a winter wonderland where you see everything like sculpted from ice, but there it's like from sand. So it's like really big. It's like it's called Sand City. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I want to see that. And then Carmela said she wants to do ATV in the sand, which I want to do as well. So there you go. There's still a lot for me to spend because that's not included in the all inclusive. The all inclusive is just the food and the boarding and there's like resorts and the beach and stuff. But obviously you'll have to pay more for other things. And there you go. More for me to work towards, but that's what I want to do, work towards that. I'm so excited. This tablet, it switched off at 8 p.m. What, it's gonna switch off at 8? Wear a jacket. But I don't want to wear a jacket. Yeah. Melissa, go on. Madog is right. Worry about your own jacket. Like, I don't know why it's not gonna bother you if I wear a jacket or not. It's not gonna change your life. It's not gonna do much good. That's one of the things I learned with my life. Sometimes you need to let other people do what they have to do, and don't like mind your own business. Like I don't know how to explain it. Okay, I don't mean it in a rude way. Okay, because I know sometimes you care about other people and you feel like your idea is better for their life, and then you try to do that, try to advise them, but um or like look at their life and be like, why is he doing that? Um or try to tell them off for something, I don't know. But as long as your heart in the right place, I think it's okay. As long as you have good intentions. Um, but what I find is they have to have their own freedom. They have to have their own thoughts. They have to have their own decisions, and they have to let them do that because it's their own life. And sometimes what might be best for you might not be best for them. You know, like for you, it's such a good idea, but they don't feel that way. For them, like if you were in their shoes, maybe you would be very happy, but they're not you. So their reaction to whatever it is that you're planning might not be the same. For them it's probably be like they're probably be very miserable. So you have to leave them alone, let people live. Live your own life and let other people live. That's it. I think that's a very good thing to do. And also, at the same time, the more time that you spend like trying to plan other people's lives, and try and like um monitor other people's lives, the less time you have and mind space to think about your own. Are you absolutely perfect? Is your life like absolutely perfect that you have actually enough space and enough mind space to try to fix other people's lives? Because there's nobody's perfect. There's always something to strive for. Like, are you like absolutely happy, like 100% with everything that you have? There's always something to strive for. At the moment, I'm trying to work towards being better at being like more financially stable, because that, as I told you, last year I was negative. But see, I have improvement. I have progress. There you go. I'm progressing because see, today I'm 9 pounds. But actually, last year I owed my brother some money. My brother is I don't have a credit card. That's my thing. I don't know. I've been scared. Okay, but apparently that's good for your credit score, which I should have probably done that, but I didn't. I've been always been scared, and I've never gotten away. I mean, I've never gotten over it. Like, and I never really feel like I need it. Like for me, it's better that I work with what I have, because I can manage it better, because I'm good at adjusting to like having very little and then being able to live off that. I'm good at that. That's what I'm good at. Um like if I know that this is what I have, I try to make it work, you know. And so yeah, I never had credit cards. And then so last year is what is it? Negative. And then I owed my brother some money. And I actually, this year, I managed to pay my brother back, right? And now he's the one who's starting to owe me money. And he still owes me money, but I only have 9 pounds in my bank account. So there you go. I think that's an improvement. I didn't have negative this year, and I didn't owe my brother money. Yeah, so sometimes I call my brother my credit card. When people ask me, do you have credit card? I have my brother. My brother is my credit card. Zero interest fees. Zero interest. There you go. Hi, Greg Dayton. How are you today? Hold on. Let me read all the other comments and then it's going to be an amazing time. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. Wear a jacket, please. One jacket. Why? Why? I don't want to wear a jacket. Why are you forcing me? I want my freedom. Freedom. She should meet Glove Guy and then Melissa! Yes! I have somebody for you to meet. Oh my goodness! Sam, are you still here? Sam! Sam, I have somebody for you. Oh my goodness. You should get together. How old are you? Hopefully the fighting don't. Yeah, Melissa can wear the gloves, and then Sam can wear the jacket, and then they can do a video call together. Perfect match. Where are you from, Melissa? Hopefully the fighting don't go to Egypt. That's going on over there right now. I know, mad dog. Oh no! No! Don't tell me my holiday's gonna get canceled. I'm gonna be so sad. That's gonna be so depressing. I'm gonna need to go somewhere though. Like, I don't care if I go to somewhere that it has to be cheap, but I will go somewhere on that holiday. I mean, I'm gonna go somewhere during those dates. I don't care if it's in Europe. You know what? At least in Europe, it's really cheap. I mean, cheap to go there by flight, but obviously more expensive when it comes to accommodation. The same thing, Mad Dog. Wear a jacket. Stay away from credit cards. May I ask where you're from? Greg, I live in North London. I grew up in Philippines. I'm half Filipino, half British. What about you? Where are you from? Yeah, Steve, I don't know. I've always been scared of it. And I don't know. And I'm not really very good with, I mean, I guess you can learn. Like that's what I need to learn about, more the financial side of things. I need to learn more and I need to be better at it. I need to be more business minded, I guess. Oh, we should sell some merch. Let's start. Let's let me let me just sort out the merch because I haven't had my eye on the ball. I haven't been taking pictures of it and selling it and stuff. Virginia. Oh my goodness, Steve. That's so far and expensive at the same time. No, I'm somewhere out there. They're okay if you can pay them off at the end of the month. I know, but I'm worried that I'm gonna think of it as like, oh, that's my allowance. Like I've got up to this allowance, and then it's gonna make me spend more than I should. You know, I'm just saying. I know I'm saying, but a lot of people, actually, it's good for people who invest. Like if they will loan something for to do to um if they loan it so that they can make money out of it, and the returns are good, something like that. Fine, but I don't think I have the mind for it at this moment. So, and but those are different, like those, right? Those are like, or I guess people get investors for those things. I don't really know. I was asking this guy because one of the surgeons, he apparently just recently came back to being a surgeon, and he had a lot of like time off because they started an app together as a business. And I was actually asking him question. I was actually pretty interested in like, oh, what did you have to do? How much did you earn? Something like that, just to have an idea. Because as I told you, I'm not a very business minded person. I don't know much about that side of things. And so, I was like, did you have to make a loan? Like, and he was like, oh, it was investors, and then apparently it didn't work out or something, and then they got in trouble with their investors, were not very happy or something like that. I'm not sure. Wait, or am I mixing that up with somebody else's story? I ask people a lot of stories, okay? I like listening to people's stories. I feel like I'm learning a lot. We stopped flying to Israel today, all cancelled. Okay. You can start selling off your stuff in your top drawer. The things you wanted someone to playing. What top drawer? You have to keep in mind you have to pay $1.30 for every $1. I know, Steve, but there's a lot of these things now that zero interest, whatever, whatever. But I don't know if eventually they will start putting the interest, and then you got so used to using it, and then your habit becomes like your habit gets in. I mean, you get into that habit of doing that, and then next thing you know, they're already taking interest. I don't know. But it seems like that's what most businesses do. Like, oh, you get this for free for now. Like, okay, trial 1 month. See, you know what I'm talking about. 1 month free trial, yeah. And then you're like, oh, yeah, free. Let's do it. And then you completely forget to cancel it. And you don't even know you've been still paying it every month, and it's taking your bloody money. So, you know, and then what else? Um, I don't know. I've had those experiences, in the past. So I think, I just just stay stay to what I have. But maybe if I know more, if I have more knowledge about it, then maybe I'll have more courage to actually get one and manage, how am I meant to do this. But at the moment, I don't feel like I'm that competent in that area. Just joking. Your undies drawer. Oh, my underwear drawer. What? How do you know it's in the top drawer? Oh, most people have it in their top drawer. Yesterday, BA flight was lining up to land when they saw a rocket, so they aborted. Back to London. What? Really? Oh my gosh. You know what? That's so sad. It's like, what's going on? Like, I feel like I'm really happy, that we have this. You know what? Sometimes when I feel kind of sad, or like I feel, um, you have those doubts sometimes, and like it's normal for us people, they would have doubts like, am I happy? Am I like this? Whatever. And then sometimes I remind myself why, why you're content. Okay, you are not getting harmed. First of all, okay, yes, you're comfortable. You don't feel cold. You don't feel hungry. You know, um, you don't feel like your life is threatened. You know, you have food to eat. You have water to drink. You have air to breathe. Nobody's abusing you. So yes, I think if you tick all those boxes, you're doing fine. You're okay. You're all right. Um, like imagine being in that situation. You don't know like who's gonna die anytime. Probably a lot of smoke outside. Gosh, you know what Lawrence told you to sell on the plane? Oh yeah, greed. Hi, Horelios. Who is your favorite horror movie character? Horror movie character. How did you know that I like horror films? Um, Horror movie character. Interesting. I don't really have a favorite horror movie. I like a lot of horror films, and I love horror films. Um, but I don't really feel like I particularly feel an attachment to any of the horror characters. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't really feel like I have a certain attachment to them. Like, this is my favorite. Rar. And I don't feel that way. Why? Do you have one, Aurelius? Yeah, first month rent free. I wish. But then you'll have to move. And by that, you're right, Steve. That would probably work. First month rent free. You would probably want to do that. Yeah, you get 1 month free rent. But then you'll probably get so lazy to move that you'll just want to stay. Depending, I guess, on how much stuff you have. Greed. Maybe we feel that, Steve, Maybe we feel like, oh, is this enough? Am I having enough? Do I need more? Whatever. Yeah. I mean, it's good to, one um improvement, it's good because it motivates you to carry on, and you don't feel depressed. And because my mom had depression before she passed away. And she didn't have any motivation for anything, and I think, you know, what helps in keeping you not get into that, slide into that depression stage is, having something to work towards, keep trying to work towards something, keep trying to improve something. And then it keeps you busy, I guess. It will keep you busy and keep you wanna, you know at the same time, it's good for you. You will have a better quality of life. You will be an improved version of yourself each time. And what you have is improvement each time. Hi, Amy Luna, how are you today? Hi, Clara, how are you today? Where are you from? They usually do it for like third or fourth month here. Really? Free rent? What do you mean? You get free rent every third or fourth month? It's got to be a serial killer. A serial killer. But I don't really feel a connection with a serial killer. Oh, you know what? I felt some like felt bad for anyway, like I know he's a serial killer, okay. But I felt kind of bad for him because of his childhood and what like how it seems like he was killing these people was because he wanted them to not leave him. Like that was so sad. It was like Jeffrey Dahmer, okay? And he was. Are we allowed to talk about this on the live? Anyway, it was like his parent when his parents broke up. Um, he was already 16 or something, like kind of grown up, and his mom um kind of. Oh no, okay. So his dad was, I think, having an affair, okay. And so his mom left. Or anyway, their marriage was broken as whatever. And his mom left with his younger sibling, left him, right? At his dad's. But at that time, his dad hasn't been coming home because he was away having an affair, and he didn't want to come home. And so he just got left by himself. And like all of a sudden, you know, and then somehow he managed to carry on, I think, and I don't remember. But anyway, it seems like the very first time that he killed, the very first time was, this guy he tried to pursue romantically. And then, but the guy was like not really wanting anything serious. Like, he just wanted a one night stand. And then I don't remember if that guy left, and then maybe it's after that guy that he started doing this, so he's like he didn't want them to leave. Like he drugs them so that they don't leave, and then he just keeps their body like there for some time, something like that. I don't remember the full story, but if you watch it you would understand what I mean. But it kind of feels to me like it escalated from that, his desire to not be left, his desire to like be wanted. It's like I just want people to not leave me. Kind of felt like that, and then it turned into like this thing, and then he started eating them. I don't even know why he started eating them. Like, does that make him feel like they're with him, you know, this whole time? And you're never gonna leave my side because you're inside me. Or I don't know, like um or maybe did he get like no food? So he just decided, you know what, this is a good idea. Practical, I have to get rid of a body and I have to buy food. Why not eat the dead body? I don't know. Shoot, maybe we should stop talking about that because maybe we're gonna give other people ideas. Did you share the shawmai? No. Sorry. I didn't make that much. And I couldn't be bothered to rap anymore last night. I just ate it. It's all to myself. What do you mean, Ama? You just joined YouTube today? That's the Scream film line. What's your favorite scary movie? Oh, he's trying. No, he said your movie character. Favorite move or are you trying to scare me? It's fine. I have neighbors upstairs. I'm sure they can hear me. Some apartments and storage buildings know just one time deal for moving in. OMG, what would you do if you got banned from YouTube? Oh my gosh. Instagram. Probably I should read their they should have like a list somewhere of the things that you're allowed to do and not allowed to do. Maybe I'm just not checking it. Maybe it's my fault, maybe I should read it. Maybe it's so long that, maybe nobody actually really reads it. Oh my goodness. And then maybe, I don't know. Hi, Kishar. How are you today? Oh my gosh. You know what? I came across my attention. You know what, YouTube? They're so good at catching your attention. Like, you know what I mean? Like even some people who are doing these videos, like their front cover is so eye-catching or like makes me just really want to watch it. And YouTube is so good at like giving you what you're interested in, I guess, from what you watch and stuff and what catches your attention in the past, and then the algorithm. And then so one time, it's like I really want to watch it. It's like this girl was found inside the wall or something. So this girl, this is happened in America. Okay, I don't remember which state. I think it might be California. And this girl, she's like, proper um Ivy League kind of school. She was studying in Yale, and she was very smart. She was very focused, like, yeah, I need to, she has high hopes. She was like doing scientific research work stuff, in a lab. And she was um about to get married in a week. And then all of a sudden she disappears 5 days before the marriage. I mean, the wedding. And then, the prime suspect would always be the husband. That's what happens. The closest one that will always be the first one that people will look at, because most of the time that is what happens. In our statistics, the first person, like, if something happens to somebody, most of the time it's somebody that is their spouse. And then um anyway, so they started to look at whatever. Oh my gosh, it's so interesting because you know what happened actually? They found out that it's her lab partner. So they have cameras outside the university, and they saw a video of her walking in, but they didn't see a video of her walking out. And then so obviously they interviewed the people who were there as well, who were also in the lab, and or that she worked with. And one of them said that he saw her walking in and he saw her leaving. And so, because they saw her coming in and did not see her leaving, he became a suspect. Because obviously, how can he see her leave? She didn't leave. And then, and then they, looked at her key card. It showed that she went into the lab and then didn't leave. And then, but obviously there's no body. They can't see the body. Hi, Simon. How are you today? Please, small music. Can you play? I don't know. What is that? My YouTube algorithm is messed up. I keep getting videos of a guy who trims cow. What have you been watching? What have you been watching? Maybe somebody else is watching your YouTube account. You know what? My daughter gets annoyed with me because I use her YouTube account is the one that is connected to my YouTube on the PlayStation. And so, when I do my singing videos, acoustic karaoke, that's what comes up on her algorithm. And then she gets annoyed because her music, when she listens to music, it comes up with like the songs that people have requested to me that I have to sing. And she's like, Mommy, stop using my YouTube account. It's messing up my algorithm. And then, anyway, um, so back to the story. Okay, this girl, apparently, oh, it's so, okay. So one of the lab people started finding gloves like in boxes, like with blood in them, stuff like that, and a lab gown with blood in them. So it's like, okay, so it seems like somebody in there was actually hiding something, so they started searching the place. And then when they found the guy's key card, um they found out that on the day of her disappearance, he did 55 trips between two of the labs. So, and that was a very unusual activity compared to all the other days. On this particular day, when somebody disappears, you do this much trips between rooms. That's mad. So he's the prime suspect. And then eventually they found her body in like at the back of the wall of a toilet. And then a green pen, stuck to the wall. So also he's been signing his name, or like he's been signing with a green pen, and all of a sudden on the day after she disappeared, he started signing with a black pen. So there you go. That's why they caught him. Interesting, isn't it? And obviously they found his DNA, obviously they managed to get, once they have those evidence, like incriminating evidences, like, you know, they can now get his DNA and then try to match that up. So interesting. Don't sing. I want to listen to it. Look, chat. I donate 25,000. Simon, I do not like being bribed. It doesn't matter how much it is. It doesn't matter. I just don't like the idea of being bribed. I don't um like being blackmailed. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you can find somebody else who will accept that. That's a very good offer. Go to somebody else. They will do it for you. I am very rich. Well, good for you. I am not rich. Hi, Josh. How are you today? But you won't. Can you kick him from the stream? Why would I do that? Why would I kick Josh? But yeah, I'm sure you will find somebody else who can do that for you. I don't want to sell my freedom. My freedom is priceless. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Um, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I don't know why we're talking about plus. Why do you want me to do it? There's a lot of other people who can do it. Go and ask other people to do it. You can give them your money. Give your money to them. I like my freedom to be my freedom. Like you cannot buy me. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I'm proud of. I feel some sense of achievement if I manage to, stick to that. No, I'm not gonna follow you because you're sending me 400 pounds. Because I have that. You know what? I've had this experience for a very long time. I've been on Bigo for 4 years, and I've had to deal with a lot of indecent proposals. Like, you know, Oh, do you 5,000 per month? 5,000 a night. I don't know, $500, $400, $200 for a follow back, or like same 400, 200, whatever, whatever, for a 5-minute phone call. What else? Can I buy your underwear? Can I buy a picture of your feet? I don't know, but I've had so much experience in it. And I have never ever said yes. Even no matter how much the money went up. It's not about the money. It's not about the amount. It's about the feeling that I have a control of myself. That's what it is for me. Like, I have a control of myself. I have control on my life. If I want to follow somebody, I want it to be because I want to follow them. It's not because you're bribing me to do it. That's what I want. That's what I want. And I'm proud of it. It makes me feel proud of myself. It's like, imagine if I sell my freedom, I feel like I'm not going to be as proud of myself as I am now. I'm probably going to be embarrassed. You know what I mean? Was it like the dinner scene from When Harry Met Sally when you ate the shawmai at work? Harry Met Sally. What is that? I don't know if that's a film. I promise, read the chat. Look at what Josh been doing to me. Okay, read the chat for me, please. You do know what you've been doing to me. Simon, find somebody else. I am not for sale. I am not for sale. I don't want to donate to you. I don't want to give money away. Please don't. End stream. What? I never offer money, only mammon. Yeah. Or he just gives it. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I meant the gifts. The gifts on Bigo, because in Bigo you get gifts. And then, for me, okay, if you're gonna gift, why bribe me? Mm, Hi, Kevin Ayala. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. I'll send the clip. It's from a film. Maybe Mad Dog knows the scene. Oh, okay. I don't know. Mad Dog, do you know the scene? Anyway, goodbye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. What time shall I go live tomorrow? You know what? I'm actually getting the hang of this. It's a true story. I actually am starting to like this routine. Um, but what time shall we go live? My kids are back tomorrow. But anyway, Carmela is back tomorrow. Um, but actually, I have to talk to her and see what the plan is. But it's a weekend, so I think the safest time for me to say is 8 p.m. because then we would have had dinner already, and we would have been chill. Yeah, and she probably be on her phone or like talking to her friends or something like that at that time. Yeah, let's do that 8 p.m. tomorrow. No, no. Bye, Umar. I'm being kidnapped. Take a night off tomorrow. Bind with Carmela. Bond. Um, I don't know. I think when I want to have my off. I think when I want to do that. No, Umar. Have fun with the kids. Thank you so much. But not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I feel like I want to do live tomorrow. But thank you for the suggestion. Who is Carmela? My daughter. Have fun with the kids. Thank you so much. Goodbye, everybody. Bye, Dan from Mars. Bye. Bye, Mad Dog. Bye, Ross. I don't know what else is there. Kevin? Was Kevin good to me? No, Umar.